Hi. You know, I never thought we would be on this site of all things ever on a stream. This is a site I use in my personal time, not for work. So, this is very embarrassing for me. For those who don't know, oh, is my nose bleeding still? Oh fuck, whoops. Anyway, for those who don't know, I'm a big avid fanfic reader. So today's gonna be a time. So first off, this was actually a donathon reward. So thank you to everyone who helped during the donathon. So today we're on Aokami of our own, our favorite rope site, to read some Yu-Gi-Oh fan fiction, and mayhaps I'll cry a little. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I also asked on Twitter. For people guys to send me some fanfic requests. And I'm gonna be real, a lot of them were all very serious, like proper fanfics, which is not what we're going for today. Today we are reading whack. We're gonna, hi Miwa. Can I help you? Oh, I didn't see duologues. Okay, well, nice. Sorry, Miwa walked in. It's okay. Can I still send you mine when I'm done? Almost finished. Sure. Can you make fun of Miwa for me? No, but no, I won't make fun of you. Okay, I'll make fun of you. Promise. Yeah, Miwa's still here. Yeah, Miwa still lives here. So she walked in and was like, did duologues make fun of me? Yeah, like slash fics are usually like shipping, right? And which is, to be honest, actually no, you know what? I should not devolve in what kind of fanfics I read, because that would be a self-report, and I should not. I should not. You know, I should not. Which was really, it was really funny too, right? Because for the thumbnail, I had to go on AO3 to get a screenshot, and like, first I don't know, right? I have like a web browser I use on my desktop and the one that I use on my phone, right? So, but I use the same web browser that I use on my phone as I do at work. So when I started AO3, I saw all the gooner shit that I read, and I'm like, no! I was in pain. So I just went on Google instead and just took a screenshot from there. I couldn't look at actual AO3. It's synced? Well, yeah. Show us the goonery? Never. None of you will know what I read in my free time. None of you. Before we, I have one question. Will it be about the duelist or the card lore? Because I think the stuff on card lore, the Rex Rose stuff, is actually pretty cute. I don't know. I have no plans for today. Not a single clue as to what we're doing. I'm just gonna go on the Yu-Gi-Oh tag, and whatever happens just happens. Yeah, whatever happens is just going to happen. So if we read stuff about the anime, that's what we read. And if it's about cards, it's what we read. The card lore things are really rare compared to anime. Probably. Can you show us your most favorite Pokemon bestie? Oh, that's Togekiss. Easy. Would you tell us for a couple dollars? No. I'm not for a couple dollars. It's gotta be a stupid amount of money for me to expose myself. Yeah, but before we start, let me shill really fast. Let me get the link. The deck you're building in Duel Master Place got a nasty update which allows you to skip your opponent's turn. Stop, that's so funny! That's so funny. Oh my god. God, I love Duel Masters. You go. I'm looking for my manager. I was like, where's the rat? Where's the rat? Here it is. There. Have you ever been like, oh my god, I need a place to hide my phone while I'm reading fan fiction at the card shop? Boy, do I have the answer for you. But bam, a giant ass deck box featuring the Nova Aokami X Gem Tech deck box. Whoa, that's crazy. Look at that. We got 2 compartments, one for a 100 card deck and one for a, I don't know, smaller amount with a little container for your dice. Look at that sexy art. Real nice. I know. Very poggers. Featuring art by our bestie, Mr. Bowwater. Very epic. We got some gemmies in the corner, right? Embroidery in the front and on the top with some really nice holographic pleather. I know. I'm so good at shilling merch, aren't I? I'm so good at this. All that and nothing else with the Nova Aokami X Gem Tech deck box. Please buy it. I have a quota to fill. I need this to sell out. Please buy it. Thank you. Yippee! To answer your question, Vanguard? No, because Vanguard merch or fanfics are actually good. I feel like a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh ones will be really cursed. I like reading good yaoi. In Vanguard, I want to read cringe in Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyway, then we give us the piss rating whenever you go piss. How bad could your fanfic reading history be? You don't know. Anyway, yippee! So let's go fandoms, anime and manga. We're gonna go to yes, I consent. I'm old. Stop asking me. God, stop asking me. I'm old. I get it. I'm old enough to read all these. Anyway, let's scroll and find Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh wow, that's pretty quick. Okay. Anyway, so why are they split up like that? Because most of the time, right, on AO3, they just combine like if it's like multiple series. Or they have like multiple installments in a series, they just combine it all into one tag. But I guess for Yu-Gi-Oh, they split them into every single one. Holy fuck, why does Reigns have so much? Why does Reigns have so much? I'm surprised. Why does Reigns have more than like Zexal in Arc 5? Why does Reigns have more than 5Ds? Playmaker XI Yaoi? You know what? That makes so much sense. You know? That makes so much sense. Because it's the gayest real. Anyway, what should we start with? Alexa Bar, yippee! I'll be liking Yu-Gi-Oh! It'll still be the gayest real. Reigns is not the most recent. The most recent is Go Rush. Playmaker Dojins are top tier, really? Start with the gayest one? So what, we start with Reigns? Zexal's the best Reigns. I'll give Zexal, it's pretty good. We can do, you know what, let's do a poll, let's do a poll. Oh wait, did I not pin the... Oh, hold on, let me pin this. Let's do a poll. What do we start with? We gotta do GX at some point, right? So GX, we can do Reigns. We can do Duel Monsters. We can do 5Ds. I guess all my options. Okay, go. Which one are we reading? We got GX is a requirement, right? I gotta read GX at some point. Let me know how easily you go through a search feature in AO3 indicates how much you spent there. Ingram, shut up! You can't shut up! Shut up! Okay, actually, it's pretty split. Point left chat. No, green. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, that is pretty divisive. Wow, it looks like it's GX is the highest, but Frank's is pretty close. Fun fact, I've never actually read a Yu-Gi-Oh fanfic before. I should though. If you have the link to it, you can put it in the Discord server and I'll read it at some point. Is this confession of a rotten gecko? No. Okay, because I don't read a lot of yaoi, surprisingly. So I wouldn't say that's particularly me. Okay, it looks like GX is winning, so we can read GX. I wouldn't want to read dojins on stream because the dojins. No, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm say so and pure and wholesome. Anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh GX. Whoa. Okay. So what? This is so embarrassing. This is the worst day of my life. I never thought I would be on here my entire life. Oh no, this is so bad. Okay. So for one, we gotta keep the rating like, we can keep it at like teen or general audience. We're not touching anything over here. What we can have, you know what? Let's add the Chaz, right? And let's filter from here. Let's see. Didn't keep your down. No, these are all real. I don't want to read real good fan fiction. I want to read crimes. We need to, yeah, we also need to exclude tags. What should we exclude? Did you find inspiration? I'm so sorry, you came to the wrong place. I'm so sorry. No, it's not that I don't like serious fan fiction. It's what I read on my normal time, like my off time. But for a stream, I'd feel weird reading serious fan fiction. No, we're not reading anything NSFW. No. Why is there an XC6/synchro summoning tag? I'm assuming that they do that. Yeah, let's go on the crack tag. Crack. Okay, start filter. Here we go. Okay. What is this? Okay. Crack treated seriously. No, that's too serious. Is there a lore tag? No! What is this? No! What? No! No! Hold on, let me adjust this a little bit. No! What is that? What is that? Not his nudes are leaked. No! Post-Kennedy, where Chaz organized a reunion, Jesse's too coward to confess while a gang hasn't heard anything from the Raver side for almost a year. Or a story where Aster receives an unknown call from an old friend and gets dragged into craziness. These all seem normal. Or like, okay, here we go. Yuki Jedi asks the obvious questions. So far, these tags seem like they're appropriate. Okay, zoinked. Zoinked. Authors know, enjoy the story in R&R. Disclaimer, do not anything related or the GX series established is Jedi X Motegi? Who is Motegi? Who's Motegi? Did I like miss something? The Moki guy! Oh, I see. Okay. I watch it in English. I don't know their Japanese names. That explains the you know what? Real. Is this boy on drugs or just very asleep? A thought crossed Judai's mind a fair amount during the course of their months-long relationship. The thought resurfaced now, as Motegi was currently standing on the inside of an umbrella, balancing, yet not seemingly consciously aware he was balancing in the center of a lake. What? How do you do? What? you know what? Okay. And here Judai thought Manjome was doing while suspended from a helicopter was amazing. At least Manjome's case, what he was standing on was nice and level. How does he? I'm standing on the inside of an umbrella, balancing. I'm trying to wrap my brain around what the fuck that is. How do you, like an upside down umbrella? Floating? Like, is he like standing in the like umbrella part, or is he standing on the pole of the umbrella? Magic? On the handle. But like, wouldn't he be too heavy? And like the thing would break? He's high on life. You know what? Real. I love that for him. Like Mary Poppins? I don't know. Anyway, back to where we were. How else do you explain Motegi's normal except drugs? Judai pondered, not too hard. With Motegi had special permission from Principal is the I was like, who? From Principal Samijima or Professor Kronos, provided he had his recreational activity on the down low, back in his one-man dorm. Motegi was so lax already, he'd keep it real down low. Or perhaps Misawa once educated this dude. The Japanese names are throwing me off. They're throwing me off so hard. I had to do it's like I'm doing like mental gymnastics. And we're like, who the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, Misawa is Bastion. Once educated Judai, it was because Dual Academia was technically in international waters. Perhaps that's why Motegi could smoke weed in school when it was super illegal in Japan. Okay. It was easy to overlook, but Motegi was also technically older than Judai, although age wouldn't be the clinching factor. Again, due to being forbidden somewhere like Domino City. Judai sniffed Motegi's jacket, searching for a distinctive odor of marijuana. He had no reluctance since Motegi was too zoned out all the time to take notice. It was clean? Maybe picked up an element off the beach here and there, but that was to be expected. Judai-kun, what are you doing? Motegi laughed. As expected, not caring. Inspecting what detergent you use? Duh. What? Switch to attack modi and come smell here. What? I'm good. I prefer to not get wet. If Motegi did smoke weed, he was better at hiding it than Judai gets him credit for. What could be said was Judai was in the drug known as Motegi No. Okay. No. What a time. Damn, I didn't think Judai wanted to get zoinked. There he is. You know? I love that for him. Truly. I feel like we're just scratching the surface. I think we can do more. Let's take out the character tag. Just keep cracking there. And then sort by hits, right? Let's see what the best one is. One-away groom. This also seems pretty long. It's 25,000 words. Also pretty long. Really long. What? Yusei wakes up one morning with breasts. What? What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Okay. Okay. Yusei wakes up one morning with breasts. He doesn't realize until after he had rolled out of his shared bed, stepping into the shower, and started to soap his chest, only for his hands to touch something unexpectedly soft. He finally looked down to investigate and saw 2 round lumps of flesh poking out from where his pectoral muscles normally were. Uncomprehendingly, he gave the lump a poke, but his arm was slightly off and he poked himself hard as sensitive nub and not the sensitive nub! No! I literally had this conversation with Bree, right? I had this conversation with Bree where we hate when fan fictions or books try to make like weird analogies for like different things, like how a lot of times they'll call like eyes orbs. They'll be like the blue orbs, like just call them eyes, idiot. What the fuck? So calling a nipple a nub is so bad. What is this? Or like Brie was talking about how this book, yeah, how like this book she's reading they call coming shattering. Just say you came, you fuck. It's not hard. It's not hard. You sure the orbs are mystical shine balls? Same energy as a mill rider doing breastedly boobily down the stairs. No. Sounds like AI. No, real writers do that. They would write shit like that before like AI was even popular, right? Because I remember reading that too. I mean, the shattering can be very hard in yugioh. I mean, I guess. First I've heard it called shattering and I've read a lot. No, I've read maybe shattering is something you read more in like works of fiction that are like written for women. That makes sense, right? So I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like properties that are like media that's written for men are very straightforward, right? But I feel like when it's property like media written for women, I feel like they try to be very like fancy about it or make different analogies that just sounds bad. It's not good. Guys are very dense. Real. They're doing on the pro. Most fanfiction are written by or for women. True. Very true. However, never mind, I can't say that because then I'd be exposing myself. Never mind. Anyway, let's continue reading. Where the fuck was I? Yusei paused, utterly baffled at the new additions that were decidedly attached to him. Something suddenly dawned on him, and he reached lower, confirming his horrible suspicions. Staring blankly down at his body, he stood like a statue under the spray, hands hovering uncertainly. Yusei! These musings were cut short when the bathroom doors kicked open and a frantic blur barreled in the room and flung himself into the shower stall, landing on top of him in a tearful tangle of flailing. What? Yusei choked as his spine smacked painfully against the side of the tub and looked with unfocused eyes at the brown-haired figure sitting on his stomach, who was wearing nothing but a pair of his boxers and rambling furiously. Yusei, why do I have Yusei was not having a very good morning. Why do they have boobs? Why do they have boobs? I just like I'm with you. I'm willing to keep listening. Like I'm willing to like understand, but why do they have boobs? Who is that? I think it's meant to be Jaden. Why not? The manual that went fucking why not? Did you not read the title? I mean, I did read it. I did. I knew what I was getting myself into. It's more like, if we're gonna have boobs, why? Why are we gender bending? Give me a lore reason as to why we are. Where were they? Here we go. What if the 8 current protagonists had a group chat? Judai, this was a bad idea. No one let him cook again. Let's see. Predator has the means to travel back in time to destroy dual monsters. It would change the future for the better, but first he needs to take care of a certain non-human who had the power to undo anything he did. No, crouching seriously. Never mind. These are all serious. Let's see. What? Hanamura Yosuke I'm so okay, chat. Pause the music. Wait. Pause the music. Okay, chat. I have a confession. Are you listening? Chat, are you listening? From Persona? Yes. Okay. My favorite like ship of all time probably is Yosuke and you from Persona 4. So seeing Yosuke was like, whoa! I was like, whoa! I thought you weren't a BL fan, sus. I'm usually not, but that shit cooks. It's really good. Hold on. So let's unpack this. So it's Hanamura Yosuke x Jaden, right? Kurama? Yu Yu Hakusho? Anyway, Kurama x an original character. I don't know. Yosuke again. Mentions of Shadow Yosuke. Kurama, bracket, Minamino Shuichi, which is just Kurama. Jaden, an original female kid. Oh, brother! So did you write this? No, but I feel like it was written for me! I don't know who this person is, but I feel like they went in my brain and wrote this for me. Part 1 of things that shouldn't exist. You're so right, Hero. Self-insert is the best tag. You're so right. Did you write this one? I wish. I think they're anonymous because I don't see a name on here. Oh, never mind. It's Wonder Boy. I'm so used to reading it on like mobile, and it's usually down here. I see. Thank you, Wonder Boy. 07s, thank you for your mighty cause of writing a fan fiction that felt so catered towards me that it feels like it was written by me, but it was not. This is so funny. I'm screaming. Okay, so author's note. Okay, first off, the summary. There ain't no Aokami fanfics? Not that I'm aware of. Yosuke Hanamura has to live with the fact that his boyfriend Jaden Yuki will be put into a dangerous situation, thanks to him. However, Jaden believes their love is stronger than the enemy they face. Is the young duelist right? Or will his boyfriend be left to mourn him? Will he even figure it out? Or will a tortured narrator end the story too soon? This is peak. This is the greatest moment of my entire life. Okay, now for the author's note. All right, so I wrote this ages ago and posted on an ff.net, which how you know it's not me? Because I don't like fanfiction.net. It's not as intuitive as Aokami or own. You would never catch my ass there. Anyway, since AO3 gives me more freedom with what fandom/characters are involved, I thought, what the hell? This is completely total crack. I don't even know how to explain what goes into the other than I was really trying to fuck with my friend when I wrote it. Also, please don't mind me OCing here too much. This isn't supposed to be serious or anything, so I just threw a character based off the inspiration for the story in here to terrorize Kurama. Thanks for the nonsense. This is peak cinema. Kino. This is perfect. You're right. What if there's Sasupoka? Oh my god, you're a genius. You're a genius. No, I did write One Direction fanfiction. However, it was not on here. It was on J14, a different site entirely. Get your facts straight. Oh my god. All right, you ready? You ready for cinema? For peak? What's Sasupoka? Brother, Sasupoka's the greatest thing to ever exist. Okay, wait. So there's a subsection of people online who ship anime characters and Disney characters together. I don't know, and they make like full-on like animated MVs and everything. It's kind of wild. What the fuck is in my drawer? Why did I put that in there? Anyway, long story short, there is a ship that is Sasuke x Pocahontas, the Disney princess, and / the real person. It's kind of wild. In this ship, she gets a Sharingan. It's kind of crazy. If you want to know more information, just look up Sasupoka on YouTube. It's peak. I can't play it on the channel because I'll get copyright claim because all the videos have copyrighted music and I don't want to get killed. By killed, I mean the VOD gets bonked. So like Kingdom Hearts? Kinda. No, I was not a Larry shipper because I wanted to date Harry Styles. He can't be gay because he has to date me. You do what I do with Mangekyo Sharingan if she does. Never mind, this stream was the greatest thing I've ever done. This is peak. Why are you the way that you are? What do you mean? I'm a silly guy. I'm just a little guy. What do you mean? I thought it couldn't be surprised anymore. I'm sorry you came into this. I don't know what you expected from me. The problem with yaoi, those girls want those boys too. That's why I'm usually not a yaoi girly, because I don't want them to kiss each other. I want them to kiss me. So it's very rare that I like a yaoi ship, because 90% of the time, if there's like a hot anime man, I don't want him to kiss another man. I want him to kiss me. So there's really only 2 yaoi ships that I like. And they're both like high schoolers, so I can't. I'm so happy it's my first stream I turned into. Hi Nova, I'm so sorry. Genuinely, I'm so sorry this is your first stream. You could have gone literally anywhere else. Or any other stream. But it's this one. Except for Suzaku and Lelouch. I don't want them to kiss me. I want them to kiss each other. That's a very different situation. No, this is okay. You were in high school once. I mean, I was. It doesn't mean I still don't read fanfiction anymore. No, literally. Also, I was talking to Bree. About this, and apparently you can put fanfictions on a Kindle. So now I really want to buy a Kindle, but I don't want to spend like $100 on a Kindle if I can read on my phone. However, it does sound very nice. Am I supposed to comment? So I assume to be lucky. Yeah, you're lucky, Missy. Congratulations. Jenny, Bosch, and Yuri Lothal characters must always be in a yaoi ship. If not with each other, at least someone else. It's the rule of the internet. Fucking real. Real. Kindle maxing fanfics. Bro, it's really nice. They're fast enough that you can read manga on them. You can? Chat. I never had a throne. But if I did, can I get a Kindle so I can read fanfiction on my Kindle at work? My first fanfiction was an online RPG. Bro, my first fanfiction was on J14. You're so real. Do it. Oh, hell yeah, brother. A Kobo? What is that? What the fuck's a Kobo? Put an Xbox on throne? I already own an Xbox. This guy here, this is the optimal stream concept. Okay, anyway. Open throne, close after getting the Kindle. Exactly. Anyway, back to where we were. It's time to continue reading our fanfics. Wait. You're telling me I'm supposed to have a shadow game with a freaking shadow? Jade and Yuki, comma, a 14-year-old, comma, brunette duelist, comma, demanded from his boyfriend, comma, Yosuke Hanamura, Yosuke, comma, a 16-year-old who sat against a wall, comma, looks up at his younger boyfriend, comma, scratched the back of his head sheepishly. Oh my god, the amount of commas! Jesus Christ! He lost me at comma. Sorry, Jay. Comma, I would change it if I could. I mean, comma, I don't really understand how you're supposed to, but yeah. I thought they were just monsters anyway. How am I supposed to have a reasonable shadow game with one? Jaden asked, sliding down the wall to sit next to Yosuke. Yosuke sighed, comma, playing with the cord on his headphones as Jaden laid his head on his shoulder. Well, it's not one of the shadows I usually fight to train. It's more like a boss shadow. Yosuke attempted to explain. He reached over to play with Jaden's wing Karibo like hair. Jaden tilted his head back to look at Yosuke with big, comma, brown puppy dog eyes. A boss shadow? Jaden asked. His confusion added to his childishness. Pink shade dusted over Yosuke's cheeks when he looked down at the boy cuddled next to him. Yes. It's like someone's inner self, so they're a bit more intelligent. I never interpreted the shadow versions of themselves that way. I never thought they were smarter. I always interpreted them as, like, more honest. But sure, they can be smarter. Why not, Yosuke? Like Persona. Yeah, they're talking about like the shadow selves in Persona. I never thought they'd be like, yeah, they're smarter than me. You know what? Yosuke is kind of dumb, so I'll give Yosuke that. Who says they can't come? Don't you have Identity Instinct? Like the generic shadows, yeah, but in like Persona 4, the shadow versions of like the characters, they're like the quote-unquote true selves. They're like more honest with themselves and say how they feel, like honestly. Or yeah, well, they're honest with their desires. They're just honest. Opposed to like your actual self who's willing to hide more things. Could be like more emotional intelligence. You know what? I'll give them that. That's true. Who's dumber, Jada or Yosuke? I would say Yosuke is. Depends on the game, true. Where are they? So, there's another kind of catch to this. Jaden placed his hand over his boyfriend's comfortingly, comma, urging him to go. It's my shadow you have to fight. The two boys sat in silence for a few minutes before Jaden stood up and looked at Yosuke, comma, who was sitting on the ground next to him. I can't stop saying comma. This shit's so funny. At this point, they're just needing commas normally. It's just that one paragraph. But I'm not really going to fight you. right? It's a shadow, but it's a part of me. It's, well, pretty much a part that I don't like of myself. And Yosuke trailed, oh, and ... They're using the dots a lot. The all of the comma finish are real. You know what? I've learned recently that, like, basically whenever I show things on stream, the person who created it somehow always finds it. Like, even during the Atasha stream, a lot of the owners of the Atashas, the ones that didn't even send themselves, they still found the VOD anyway. So I'm coming to this point where, like, I think that the authors of these fanfics will most likely find these. So I should probably preface that, like, I'm sure you're perfectly fine at writing. This is just to dick around. You're fine. I'm pointing out the commas, but really, please replace some of these dots with commas. I talked to my Natasha friends, they stopped by. Oh, nice. Okay, here we go. I love you, Yosuke. There's no way, comma, I could ever have a problem with you. Just because you're ashamed of this side of you means nothing to me, because you're perfect in every way as far as I'm concerned. Jaden comforted his boyfriend, cupping his cheek. I also love the thing I fucking hate! That's another thing I fucking hate in fanfiction or any writing. When they say, like, when you put your hand on someone's cheek, they say they're cupping their cheek. I don't know why, it gives me the ick. This author's perfectly fine, but everyone does this, and I hate it. Yosuke pressed his lips together as he looked up at his boyfriend, amazed as well Jaden could understand as well as end his worries about everything. If anything, I think you need a comma right here. I love you too, Jaden, Yosuke replied, comma, putting the younger boy closer to him by his jacket's collar. Oh, that's cute. Shuichi Minamino, better known as Kurama, comma, sat up in his bed, comma, forcing himself from a strange dream last night, before the two video game characters exchanged some passionate lip lock he never, comma, ever wanted to witness. Oh my god. Kurama shuddered, comma, brushing his bright hair out of his face and looking at the alarm clock at his bedside table. 3:40 a.m. Groaning, Kurama fell back on his pillow, only to hit his head on something hard. Grumbling and rubbing the back of his head as he sat up, Kurama reached under his pillow to retrieve whatever he had injured himself on. A PS2 controller. Rubbing his eyes, Kurama tossed the controller on the floor and winced when it clanged loudly against the hardwood floor and wall. Is it a dream sequence now? I don't even know. This fic can just do whatever it wants. He looked over to the lump of blankets and pillows next to him, and it seemed undisturbed. Figuring he was alright, Kurama laid back down. And he bashed his head on a PSP. Where are all this PlayStation memorabilia coming from? Growling low in his throat, Kurama placed the game system on the table near his clock and cursed Suki's video game obsession. Oh! Wait, it's the girl! It's the OC! The OC's me! Wait, should we change the name to be me? This is not the stream I expected when coming here. What do you think it was gonna be? Is Sony sponsoring the fanfic? Bro, I wish. Go for it, Bessie. Hell yeah, bro. I can take Kurama. Kurama, she quietly cooed. What time is it? Kurama gulped, unnerved by her strangely sweet and kind tone. Almost 4 in the morning, he replied calmly, not letting on how worried he was about severely angering her. Also, welcome to membership, bestie. Thank you. If you join membership, be sure to join the Discord server and to link your Discord account with YouTube to hang out with us. We usually watch anime every morning. I've been really busy at work lately, so I can't, but usually I'm there and we watch anime. Anyway, why do you keep making so much noise? Your constant talk of video games and video game characters gave me a very disturbing dream, and I didn't even understand, and then woke me up. And since then, I bashed my head on your PlayStation Portable and the PlayStation 2 controller from which, comma, for some reason, comma, were near / on / under my pillow. Chroma replied, comma, faking confidence. For someone watching live, what a stream to join. I'm so sorry. Where's the Yu-Gi-Oh? Okay. For those who are just coming in, the fanfiction is like, it was Jaden and Yosuke from Persona 4 kissing, and then it ended up being a dream sequence with Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know. Anyway, Nova studied her husband for a few minutes. Her chapped lip purse and her misty blue eyes half lidded. She finally leaned forward and placed a sloppy kiss on Kurama's nose. Ew. Kyoko's making me get up for noon tomorrow. Go to bed and let me sleep. She scolded him before. Who's Kyoko? Anyway, she scolded him before falling back to sleep, face down on Kurama's shoulder. Oh my god, I set myself face down? That's crazy. He must have been playing too much Tag Force at the same time as Persona. Real. This might be high school Nova. If not gonna lie, it kind of feels like it. Not gonna lie, it kind of feels like, yeah, I T-set past myself into bed. This writer needs to learn these conjunctions. Dot dot dot, comma. Kurama pressed his lips together to refrain from making any noise. You could feel the familiar stab of a DS stylus in his lower back. Girl, clean your fucking bed. Holy shit. If I'm a dream with Ash Ketchum or Phoenix right next, I'm taking away your video games, Nova. I've never actually played Ace Attorney. I need to though. Don't polymerization in bed, kids. You know what's so real, bestie? So real. Wait, this is peak. What else did they write? Oh, there's no Yu-Gi-Oh? Okay, sleep. The DS styles must have fucking hurt. Okay, let's actually try a different one. Let's go to a different Yu-Gi-Oh series. Anime, manga, why? The next highest one was Vrains. We can go to Vrains next. I think Vrains will be interesting because I've never actually watched Vrains. So I don't know any of these characters. They're XE summoning Zeus in bed? That's fucking crazy. Let's go. Include crack. Okay. Do it by hits. Come on, Playmaker, Blue Angel's brother? What is that? Let's see. Yusaku and Aoi have some fun and find them. No! I was like, oh, okay, they have some fun. Oh god, expected. Oh no, they get fucking eggs, don't they? They get eggs. No! I didn't want to read Empreg! What's this gooning over fanfictions? Interesting, I'm so sorry. Not the eggs. I don't want to see them lay eggs, bro. No. Teen and up audiences. Anyway. This is me doing on my head can't. Let me have this one for. This sounds too sad. This is okay. That's too long. 7,000 words. Who's Ryoken? I don't know any of these people. I heard Mpreg in my game enemy is activated. Meme or no? Meme or no? Ryoken's revolver. Oh, why so many male/male tag? Because Yaoi's popular with the ladies. It's not my fault. Yaoi's just popular with the ladies. Girls just like watching boys kiss each other. I don't know. The D-Link dude. I need to watch Friends. Isaku and Revolver. Oh, Kusanagi is the guy that Shiggy's is in love with. That's the only Varane's character. Okay, I know 3 Varane's characters, right? It's Yusaku, who's the main character. Because he's in love with Yusaku, and Kusanagi, because that's the guy that Shiggy's is in love with. Revolver's a hot man? Wait, pause. Let me look up what he looks like. Revolver. Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh wait, he is kinda hot! What the fuck? Wait, he is kinda hot, holy shit! Hell yeah! Any fic on making Yu-Gi-Oh monsters pregnant? We haven't gotten to that point yet. What about Soul Burner? I don't know who these guys are. Okay, anyway, we can read this, sure. All right, Revolver, apparently you need to stop. I don't know why, but you need to stop. Get some help. Wait, there's Labyrinth fanfictions? Wait, are they NSFW? Because if they're clean enough to read on stream, I'll totally read a lab fanfiction. I'm down. It depends how clean it is. So brothers has a girlfriend? Yeah, me. I don't know who this guy is, but I'm assuming it's me. I think it was T with the 2 maids. Is Yubel fanfics Mpreg or normal? I don't know. It's whatever Yubel decides, them prank. Okay. A few months ago, Ryoken invited me to his house for the first time. I was ecstatic as I would permit myself to become excited. What the fuck is a semicolon for? Excited on the inside, but relatively neutral on the outside. I wasn't sure what sort of things I would experience by visiting his house as a friend for the first time. If I'm going to be perfectly honest, I sure as hell couldn't have foreseen that. Night was falling, and I was going through my deck and dueling through fake scenarios because, oh my god, he does the card game thing! Okay, I don't personally do this, but I have a lot of friends who like play a game of like Vanguard or Yu-Gi-Oh by themselves. They just imagine what the other person's doing. How the fuck do you do that? Saku truly is a card game player. Anyway, because Ryoken has gone off to shower. I wasn't really focused on what I was doing, but it wasn't really all that fun. I was having a better time when I was doing Ryoken earlier. I used to do that as a kid because I had no one to play with. You know what? Real. When I didn't play card games until I was older, but I would do that with like Pokemon. I would like pretend that I was playing, like having a battle by myself. You use your other deck. No, that's too much work. If it were a Lightsworn fanfic, would you read it? I don't know if I would stream it, but I'd probably like read it on my own time if someone sent it. I'll play local New Year's resolution. Hell yeah, dude, it's fun. Where was that? When I heard footsteps coming down the hallway, it didn't take me long to eagerly lock on the origin of the sound and follow its approximate position into the adjacent hallway with my eyes. Then it came closer and closer, and the door handle turned. And the door handle pushed into the room slightly. Opened my mouth to greet Ryoken. What I saw made my jaw drop to the floor instead. Ryoken casually stole in the room with a towel on his neck. Another what? Okay. Ryoken, I stuttered, feeling awkward as hell. What is it, Yusaku? He asked in a way, way too nonchalantly. You're naked. I blinked, realizing I had been staring. Quickly, I looked away. Oh, whoops. Let me go put some on. He chuckled, pretty much ignoring my shock. Ryoken spun around and left the room and closed the door behind him. I felt a sinking feeling in my stomach. This wasn't something I was comfortable with at all. I spent a while thinking over the horrible moment. I eventually decided that it was a mistake. I mean, Ryoken lived alone before that happened. I was probably used to being able to do whatever he wanted with no one to watch. Next time he invites me over, he'd take more care, surely. I was mistaken. Ryoken did it the next time, and the next time, and the time after that, and every time after that. Bro, I think he just wants to show you his cock. I'm gonna be real. I think Revolver just wants to show Ryoken, just wants to show Yusaku his cock. I think that's what's happening. I don't think it was a mistake. I think he's just gay. After time number 2, that's just what's happening. He needs a Yeah, I love this for him. Don't get me wrong. If you want to be gay, pop off, gamer. Live your best life. Yeah, he just wants to show him his revolver. Yeah. That's what's happening. Yeah, like I don't know. He's like, oh, I'm so surprised. Why are you surprised? After the second time, he just wants to show you his dick. I'm sorry, it's just what's happening. He wants to show you his comma. That's fucking crazy. Okay, where was I? We were gonna do the next time after that, and the time after that. I had 3 options. Confront him, I could stop going to his house, or I could just learn to live with his bullshit habits. It's been 2 years. Oh god, why is this stream my membership renews? I'm so excited. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Yusaku, I don't know why are you just now thinking about this? Count it, right? So you had the one time, right? 2, 3, 4. At least 5 times this has happened. Why are you, after the very least, the 5th time now, debating what to do? You should have thought about this after time number 2. If anything, I would have thought it was a time number 1, but I'm just saying. Checking me to Mila. Man, I love Irie. Anyway, option 1 was I didn't have to carry out. It sounded not only emotionally exhausting, but judging by Ryoken's casual demeanor every time he showed up naked in front of me, trying to bargain with him would probably be as productive as trying to convince a brick wall that cockatoos are purple. Well, option 2, while effective as saving my already tainted eyes, didn't quite sit right with me. I'd love being able to stay up and do it against Ryoken without having the hassle of fans and haters and brains, and just having a friend to hang out with in general. I didn't want to give up this little glimmer of happiness I found. My place was completely out of the question, as there was no way I was going to drag Ryoken into that crappy rundown apartment and feel like a good host. Option 3 was the only option left. I had to learn to put up with it, but not the best option for saving me the slight of my best friend Noon was the lesser of 3 evils. So for a month or 2, I've been playing Duel Monsters at least one night every week with my best friend, who is naked, every single time. I think you're just gay. I'm sorry. I also okay with this too? Just kiss already. Like, Yusaku, just kiss already. Like, what do you? No, there's more chapters. There's more chapters. We can read more. That's where it ends? No. Yeah, clearly you want to kiss him too. Just do it. It's totally fine. We're in the year 2025. You're totally down to kiss boys. Anyway, yesterday, I was helping Kusanagi out with Cafe Nagi, grilling hot dogs alongside him. We were in the town square, watching brains duels on the plethora of screens lining the north wall, while serving the many customers who made orders. It was a super dizzy day for Kusanagi standards. There was, however, a time in the afternoon where the business died down because everyone was too fixated on a duel taking place between some charisma duelists on screen. It was during the time that I learned about another unbelievable habit of Ryokan Kogami. It all started when I went to get some frozen sausages out of the freezer, and partway through completing the task, I heard Kusanagi gasp suddenly and drop his tongs in the grill. Kusanagi, is everything okay? I'd asked, looking up at him. He looked pale and shell-shocked. Yusaku, whatever you do, don't look in the city square! Why? It's... Kusanagi, I'm sure it's not that bad, I said, moving back over to the grill. No! Stay there! I don't care if I has hacked the screens again to display questionable content. What do you mean questionable? What the fuck? What? Okay. Or if there's a bloody corpse in the middle of the square, I want to see it. I can handle it. Why are these the two things you jump to? Super weird. Okay. No, Yusaku, don't understand. I ignored Kusanagi and peered out the window. The crowd was no longer viewing the duel. We're now all focused on a particular individual in the middle of the square. Why is he naked? Why is he naked? A certain naked individual. What is this? Ryokan was walking towards the hot dog man, a couple of crumpled notes in his hand. Oh, is that all? I sighed, underwhelmed. Yeah, I think Yusaku just likes seeing this man naked. That's crazy. Oh, hi Bree. I'm very sorry you came at this time. Also, we talked about you earlier. Hi Bree. Hope you had a good stream. We're reading Yu-Gi-Oh fan fiction. It's a time. Best timing, real. Anyway, where were we? This guy's naked. Where was I? Where was I? Oh, is that all? What? I know you're really reserved, but how does even non-slave phase you? Kusanagi asked, shocked. It doesn't. Let me handle this. I stepped up to the grill and Kusanagi stepped aside. Ryokan reached to the window. Hot dog and coffee, please. Okay. I put a sausage. Of all things, we're fucking about talking about sausages. Jesus Christ. I put a sausage on the grill and got to work. Kusanagi kept watching, both mystified and terrified. Ryokan-sama, I heard a yell come from the crowd. A man in the gray blazer started sprinting out of the said crowd and towards the van. Oh, Ryokan bit his lip. Not again, Ryokan-sama! But just scolded him, stopping from just behind his leader. I swear, you and your nudist tendencies. You're coming back to my apartment to put some clothes on. Well, I don't want to put clothes on. Someone's going to call the police on you at this rate, Spectre facepalmed. We can just hack the police system. Ryokan shrugged. Spectre snatched his hand. I'm afraid that won't happen. You're coming with me. But my hot dog! The hot dog can wait! You're already showing everyone your own! Spectre hissed, tugging his hand and dragging Ryokan away from the van into the distance. Hey, Yusaku? Kusanagi asked, suspiciously over the noise of Ryokan yelling objections in the background. Yeah? Are you use the Ryokan doing that, just like Spectre. Yeah, let the man enjoy his hot dog. The fucking light bite lip. Yeah, we gotta get a refund. Actually, let's try something else. It's getting kind of long. Brains. Crack. Sore and filter. What is... What? Dr. Eggman, Robotnik and Sade, Dr. Eggman and Ignis, Dr. Eggman and Ignis. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh? Do we read? What, Dr. Eggman? I don't know. It's Sonic and Yu-Gi-Oh! Dad, I'm scared. There's no need to be scared. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, it should be safe. The and means platonic. Yeah, I know. What do you mean? This is not one of my alts. Listen, I'm gonna be real. I don't read fan fiction unless someone's at least kissing, right? So this is definitely not me because no one's kissing. Okay, not to sound ungrateful or anything, began Flame as he looked around the world around him. But could you resurrect us outside the space? I didn't know that we'd be stuck here, okay? Geez, said I, as he jumped from a building into the pavement, leaning perfectly into making sure no one fell. It ain't my fault that after when he died? Did I just get spoiled on brains? Did I just get spoiled on brains when he dies? Maybe I should not read this because in the first chapter I can get spoiled. Maybe we should not. Anyway. Well, rest in peace, the idea of reading brains. Okay. Let's see. Twisted Wonderland. Get on the D-wheel. What? Goodness. Yeah, getting spoiled from a Sonic fan fiction of all things is actually crazy. It's actually crazy. Okay, you know what? Let's try. You don't even ask about it. Let's do one for the card game. Let's see. Structures manga, anime manga, GX, 7, Zexel. Is it under Yu-Gi-Oh series or would it be under OG structures? Yeah, is the card lore under OC structures or would it be under Yu-Gi-Oh series? It's card game? Oh. So I guess it would be, hold on. It would be under people under uncategorized fandoms? Whoa! Oh God. Oh, I see why it's uncategorized. Why? Yahoo serious? It's this. How the fuck do I search that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. How with the search bar? I guess. Okay. Why is Yoshi's Island there? I don't know. Okay. Let me try. Let's see if this works. Oh, found it. Okay, come on. Here's the actual. This is apparently the tag for the card game. Let's see. Characters, Seto Kaiba, original characters, Rose, male character, Skytrader X-Ray, Yugi, Joey, Yuya. Where's Labyrinth? Where's my mom? Where's my mom? I don't care about Aki. Visa Starfrost. First up, settle English to English. Just need to stand a little bit. English. Okay. Unironically, I might look for some Ecclesia and Albaz fanfiction and Raider, and I might cry a little. However, not what I'm looking for right now. I want my mom. I want my mom. What? Wait, that sounds rad! I'm sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh! Gundam? That sounds rad! Let's see, let's try... Labyrinth. What? Lovely? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Store and filter. One. I have a confession on the Real Gundam Wing one. I wrote it. Wait, that's rad! Okay, I'll read that after stream. That sounds rad. What the fuck? That's so cool! And one is smut. Ugh. We cannot read that. We can't do lovely, so it needs to be Lady Lab of the Silver Castle. Okay. Oh, we can't read that. Oh, we can't. What? Why are they having impure thoughts about my mom? What? Why are they saying bad things about my mom? What the fuck? That's my mom. Chapter 1's clean. I need an adult. I need an adult. Anyway, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. My mom. My mom. What? My mom. You are an adult. I need an older adult. What the fuck did they do to my mom? Anyway, you know what? Let's try anime manga. Why? Let's do Duel Monsters. Duel Monsters anime and manga. And crack. And then we'll do sort and filter. What the f? Okay. Let's see. Sometimes kind of white? Dude, imagine Zeus X Typhon, but it's probably porn, so I can't read it. Hi, Kaon. Hi. Code Geass! Look, it's too many. It's too many. Also, it's way fucking long. Dude, I keep reading Muto Yugi as Mauto. Oh my god. What is that? We should probably not. Rufus Shinra? And Seto Kaiba. Oh, this sounds like a time. Duel Monsters is the most fun a boy can have at taking his clothes. Anyway. Rufus meets Seto Kaiba when they're both 10. Their fathers immediately discuss the Shinra Electric Power Company's possible acquisition of Kaiba Corp, a military arms manufacturer. Shinra and Kaiba Corp had once rivaled each other in that sector, until the discovery of Mako Energy propelled Shinra into the dominating force it is today. Quite frankly, the president doesn't need Kaiba Corp, but his ego means he has to squash any sort of perceived competition. That's crazy. So Rufus is inside Shinra's Ju-on office, dressed in a stiffy suit on a perfect sunny day. He'd rather be running outside, but the president says this is a learning opportunity. Be ruthless, crush your enemies. Whatever, it seemed Mr. Kaiba has the same idea, judging by the kid trailing behind him. Rufus has never seen him before, despite Mr. Kaiba being a regular presence at Shinra events. Mr. Kaiba introduces the boy as Seto Kaiba, his newly adopted son. He laughs, saying being a father is good publicity and makes him look less like the ruthless businessman he is. The president laughs and agrees. That's all Rufus and Seto are to their fathers. Props. Things to mold into their perfect little successors. This sounds so sad. The president and Mr. Kaiba walk into the conference room and leave Rufus and Seto alone, with bodyguards and nannies, to play. Like they're just little kids and not mature 10-year-olds. There's a lot of shouting coming from the conference room, which Rufus tries to ignore. He hates when his dad yells. Judging by the pinched expression on Seto's face, he feels the same. Rufus stares out the window moodily. If they were going to leave him and Seto to play, they could have at least let them go outside. But also, Rufus doesn't want to play with Seto. He hates being forced on these stupid play dates. Seto's moody too, but after a moment, he pulls out a deck of cards from his pockets. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I almost read Duel Monsters as Duel Masters. I was like, oh my god, I love Duel Masters. I guess Mokuba just doesn't exist in this fan fiction. I guess they exclude Mokuba from existing. Do you play play Duel Monsters, he asks, showing off his cards to Rufus. He started the game before. Each card represents a summons with different attack and defense capabilities. But instead of real magic and fighting to the death, it's just playing cards. No, Rufus responds, that's a stupid game for babies. It's not, Seto shouts. It's a game of skill and strategy. Only smart people can play it. And that pisses Rufus off. He shoves Seto, knocking his Duel Monsters cards to the floor. Seto grabs in frustration and shoves Rufus, who shoves him back, and the two of them fall to the ground, kicking and screaming and hitting each other and kissing. Their bodyguards pull him apart. Rufus' nanny chides him, tells him to apologize, and helps Seto pick up his cards, or she'll tell the president. He'd rather not be scolded by his father, so he does what he says. Serenity's more important than him? Real. My sister, Serenity. Must be nice. Go from a poor orphan to a son of a rich man, Rufus says. Once he's calmed down, trying to make nice before the father's meeting ends. The president, Mr. Kyber, is still shouting, and Rufus doesn't want to be shouted at too. The accidental kiss. I hate him, Seto replies angrily. He's mean, and he hurts me, and one day, I'm gonna get rid of him and take over Kyber Corp myself. So they have more in common than Rufus thought. Rufus is 18, Mr. Kyber dies suddenly. Seto struts proudly in Ashina's Midgar office, his incredibly stylish purple coat swinging at every step, and sells Kyber Corp's military arms business to the president. Rufus wonders if Seto murdered his father, but he doesn't ask. Just casual murder. Just girly things, as you do. Playing card games, making military weapons, murdering your dad. Girly things. As you do. Seto rebrands Kyber Corp as a gaming conglomerate, focused primarily on Duel Monsters. The president laughs and calls Seto an idiot. Rufus still doesn't understand Seto's obsession with children's card games. But he invests in Kyber Corp nonetheless. The game is growing in popularity, and he wants to get in while stock prices are low, maximizing return. Just casually talking about stocks. I don't think YouTube lets you send links. I'm probably not gonna read any serious fanfics today, but if you want to send me them to read, you can put them in the Discord server. I'll try my best to get to it. Where's it? The ignorant masses need entertainment too. By the time he's 23, Rufus is proven right, but the president would never admit it. Popularity of Duel Monsters exploded with the introduction of Industrial Illusion's hologram technology. Not even the sudden and mysterious death of the company's founder, Maximilian Pegasus, keeping dampen people's enthusiasm. And now Kyber Corp is expanding on the technology with a dual disc, a portable and affordable way to bring the hologram technology to the masses. Okay, I think that link's dead. Use the link in the description. Rufus doesn't understand Seto's obsession with the children's card game, but the man has proven himself to be a shrewd and ruthless businessman, who may have killed Maximilian Pegasus, his greatest competitor in the gaming sector. Wait, how long is this? Rufus is 32 and wow! What? I was just scrolling through, okay, this is like pretty basic. Anyway, like, I don't know. He plays Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I see, you're a virgin? I love you? I guess I didn't let it cook. Holy shit. No! He cooks Rufus! His wife Kisara! Damn. That's fucking crazy. What a that fucking escalated. Let's see. Or sit up. Dude, I've been shrimping so bad lately. It's crazy. I gotta get one of those little like posture fixer things that put on your chair. And no Sephiroth mentioned, actually cringe. Imagine I'm putting Sephiroth in there. Let's see. Percy Jackson. Let's see. This is too. You know what I can do? I can make this. We can do. Where's word count? Word count. Here we go. Let's make it about 1,500. Here we go. I know you used to ask me if I still love you for a worm. Stop, that's so silly. What is this? This work has adult content? Like what? Fuck you, we ball. Okay. I don't think there's any bad words. The Pharaoh Yu-Gi-Oh fanboy that has the first use of ooh-woo? I forgot about that! Did you know the first use of ooh-woo in a written form was fucking a Yu-Gi-Oh fan fiction? That's crazy. Anyway, Atem knew it was about time for his party to be back, so he felt the presence of familiar presence nearby. He wasn't too surprised. Wait, no way? Yeah, it actually is. The part that was surprised was the thoughts coming through their bond. Well, thought was wrong. It's more like simple emotions and vague impressions. Dirt, tasty, joy. What? Oh, hi, Agony. Anyway, and then, as he followed the feeling out of the garden, he was struck with the strongest urge to watch his step, even though he knew the paths by heart after walking them for hundreds of years now. The stones of the path were darkened by the recent rain. The sky still dark with clouds. Water droplets clinked to petals and leaves all around. The scent of roses, lilacs, chrysanthemums. How the fuck did I read that right the first time? I don't know. Lavender and petrichor mingled in the air around them. Atem's pace slow as he followed the instinct to watch where he put his feet. His curiosity was riding, as he'd never quite experienced such basic thoughts for his partner before. Sure, he's seen Yugi in likely hundreds of physical forms now, but until now, they'd always been able to communicate easily. What did the gods come up with those limiting Yugi's thoughts so perverse, so severely? That's when the movement under the lilac bushes to his right. Crouching down, he found a worm? Yep, that's right. That's a worm flapping around wildly. He reached through the link in their minds. Yugi? Is that you? To his absolute shock, apprehension, dismay, who could say? The little creature stopped his thrashing to wiggle towards him, still down in this new reality. Atem rested his palm. Or rested his hand, palm up on the dirt near the worm. Then he took it in awe as a strange new form of his soulmate slowly climbed into his palm. On his way back to his house to find his love a suitable home, Atem cradled the little creature carefully in his hand, doing his best to send calm and reassuring thoughts through their bond, even though he was kind of panicking. A few minutes later, he returned from finding a jar to keep his weakly companion in. I know you used to ask me if I would still love you if you were a worm, Atem sighed, because the newest form was reincarnated lover into the jar of dirt. But this is ridiculous. And then a little while later, a Tem is cuddled on the sofa. Worm Yugi's jar stood on the blanket next to him. His attention, however, is fully on the laptop in front of him. Lots of research to do about how to keep a worm happy. That's fucking crazy. How is this flagged? It's just... How is it flagged? It's just Yugi as a worm. Vor? No. I know. Are you proud of me? I'm actually literate. Bestie, would you play card games with us if we were a worm? Would you play card games with me if I was a worm? I can't handle boys talking about their worms. Oh, let me get my medication. That has to be your best stream idea yet. I don't know about that, brother. I don't know how you would pick up cards, but sure. No, I'll play Master. I can be like a little iPad and just like tap the screen with my little worm body. I would do dojins as like a member stream. I don't think I would do them as like a public stream. But I'm down to read dojins. Let's see. Mushroom? What is this? What is that? With Mushroom Man? Number 2? I am intrigued. You got me by saying Mushroom Man. We need to stop. No, we have to keep going. Second the horse with the love and attention they deserve. Rem. What? Ooh. Like the maid girl from ReZero? Anyway, Rem Coochie scratched the back of the ears while the animal neighed happily and replied. Next to her, the Thief King stood for a few minutes with his blank stare as his horse kept shoving its large head into the girl's arms, as if asking for more love and affection. Can I have my horse back? Ganondorf? Anyway, Ganondorf, as the time traveler has taken to his calling his steed, snapped their head in his direction with a stink eye. Bakura attempted to grab the reins, but snatched his hand away before the large animal could be bite off. From Zelda? I guess? I don't think they ever tagged Zelda, so sure. Is Rem the reader insert? I like to think it's Rem from ReZero. It's either that Rem or it's Rem from Death Note, the Shinigami. Take your pick as to which Rem it could be. Getting kidnapped is starting to become the norm for Mokuba Kaiba. That's not a good thing. Starting to break free, the preteen spotted a familiar face near the tree line and mentally prayed that his plan would work. Rem, help! I'm being kidnapped! One of Pegasus' security guards scoffed. Calling for help isn't gonna do anything, you brat. What the hell do you think you are doing? The guard talking turned only to jerk back in shock as a heel collided with his jaw before the other could react. Was abruptly knocked cold by a glove-covered fist in the face. So it's not Rem from Death Note. I don't think Rem from Re:Zero wears gloves either. Weird. Anyway. Mokuba fell from his position over the man's shoulder into the feminine arms. So it's a lady! As Rem caught him with a scowl on her face. Rem from Trigun? I've never actually watched Trigun. I feel like I would like it. I just haven't watched it yet. So I'm down to believe that it's Rem from Trigun. The boy knew that a friend taught the woman self-defenses. He didn't know that it was to this extent. Are you okay, Moki? Rem asked, checking over him. When no response came, she found him looking at the unmoving bodies on the floor. Hopefully I didn't kill them. Depends what year this was written. 2022. Shortly after Duelist Kingdom, Ren found herself looking into the eyes of the man who resembled her old friends and stood for what felt like forever. Seto Kaiba leaned forward in his expensive desk, watching from folded hands. After a tense moment, he spoke. I have an offer that you can't refuse. Ren ended up becoming Mokuba's personal bodyguard, and Kaiba would later comment that if anyone tried anything with his brother, with a girl around, that body would start hitting the floor. So Re:Zero. I don't think Rem wears gloves in Re:Zero. Hold, let me Google. Rem Re:Zero. Yeah, Rem doesn't wear gloves. That's the thing, the tags don't mention any crossover. So we kind of just have to guess. I'm holding on to the reader insert theory. Real. Being those who resemble people from her past seem to be a running gag at this point. Depending on who said person resembled, there's two outcomes. Struggling to not hug and ugly cry over all the poor victims. Sorry, not sorry, Shizu. Or, two, proceed to smack the ever-living hell out of the person, and then ugly cry all over them. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Seto. Thanks for coming to my rescue earlier, a fine-looking Egyptian thanked, smiling. My name's Namu. What's your no? Is something wrong? The young man was unprepared for the girl to burst into tears in the middle of the street. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I don't know what this is meant to be or what the story is, but pop off, truly. No, but you gotta expand your horizon. Rem with gloves and an Avenger level threat. Real. The final battle city watches the injured girl leaned against Namu, grinning as if proud at the fact that she'd just broken out of the hospital just to play a children's card game. One person had something to say about that. Walking up to the girl, the male ignored Namu and the others. He placed both his hands against either side of the girl's cheeks, looking up Rem with Green with a blank stare. There's a moment of silence. Hey, what are you? Ah! Gripping on either side, Rio began pulling with a ticked-off smile from his face, while the girl began crying out in pain and looking at Namu. Bakura gave a sneer that nobody else could see. I bring you to the hospital. He pulled harder, and instead of staying like I asked, you sneak out with some boy you just met. I'm sorry, please let go. My face is gonna rip. I'm so confused. What is... You might be right. Oh, reader insert. You're right. Rem is an OC. I did it. I read. Are you proud? I did it. I read. Chapter. How many chapters is this? 8? Jesus. Forgettable OC. Real. Holding onto a single card, Rem sat on the couch of Kaiba's office. Had a stare down with the CEO of Kaiba Court. Said person held up another. Basing your deck around this, he held up a crystal dragon monster. And you'll have a higher chance of victory instead of that piece of garbage. The girl held up her multiple Karibos. But I like this one. That card's not gonna do anything. Just take this one. Your whole deck can't be filled with Karibos. I mean, it could be. It wouldn't be good. We could. What the fuck is Crystal Dragon? What is that? What is this? During your battle step, this card battles your turn. Dude, Kaiba, this sucks! Kariba would be so much better! What the fuck? That shit's so ass! Kaiba, this card sucks! The Missile Crystal Dragon? I think so. Yeah, Kaiba, this card literally sucks. Hold on, give me messages, give me a second. Leah called me. Hold on. Sure. Hello?
Hi, sorry.
Yeah.
I have a really important question to ask you. I'm really sorry. I know you're in the middle of stream.
Yeah, no worries.
Is your refrigerator running?
No, don't start this, Leah.
Is it? Is it
No,
running?
I don't need to catch my refrigerator, Leah.
So it is running.
Yes, it works.
That's great, because if it wasn't running, I could fix it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I actually had a different question for you. I'm sorry.
Okay, sure.
I ran out of toilet paper.
Okay.
Would you Uber Eats me toilet paper?
Yeah, sure. Send me your address, I'll do it.
You're such a good friend.
Yeah, I mean, if for some reason you can't buy toilet paper, sure, just send me your address. I'll Uber Eats you toilet paper.
I didn't expect this to go so well. Wait. Okay, hold on.
What do you think I was gonna do?
Hold on. That's all I got. Thanks,
okay.
Nova. I love you. Bye.
Bye. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. No, I kept getting a bunch of messages, so I looked and I was like, what? And then I saw Leah call me. I don't understand why she felt the need to ask me if I would Uber Eats her toilet paper. I feel like dual logs is involved. I don't know how. Is she streaming? I don't know if she ended yet. I know she was earlier. She hit a sub goal to prank call me. That wasn't really a good prank call though. That was a terrible prank call. What the fuck? That sucks. She could have been like, I hate you, and I would have been sad. She tried her best. But yeah, it never was meant. You reversed the prank call by being nice? C for effort. You know what? An attempt was made. Hold on, pause. Hold on. Not Leah going, I'll buy you a drink. I'm sorry. Happy 7 months, Bessie. Thank you, bestie. Welcome back to membership. Damn. Should anyone answer me? What the fuck? Hi, Leah.
Oh, hi.
So was that meant to be a prank call?
What was it not? You didn't feel pranked?
No.
Oh. Do you want me to try again?
I was just confused. Why did you ask me if I could buy you toilet paper on Uber Eats? What was the joke supposed to be?
Well, I googled what would be funny prank call ideas, and one of them was that I ran out of toilet paper.
Oh,
I actually didn't read the description. It says, call your friend and act like they are a hotel lobby front desk and pretend like you're calling from one of the rooms. Let them know that you're stuck in a bathroom and in need of toilet paper since the rolls in your room ran out.
You didn't do it right!
Oh.
Fucking
Sorry, wait, here. Can I get a do-over? Okay.
Hold on, pause. Miwa just walked in and goes, did she do you too? No. Leah literally called me and was like, would you... I have to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, okay. She's like, would you Uber Eats me some toilet paper? And I was like, sure.
She was like, is the fridge running? So I took Zoe, I went and picked it up.
She really fell for it, Nova.
Like,
she fell for it.
I mean, is it like working or not?
Why did you check the fridge? Do you not know the joke? Fucking idiot.
She's foreign, Nova. She's foreign. How is she supposed to know?
That's so funny. I guess it's an American thing.
Zoe and I was just like, I held Zoe like this. I was like,
That's so funny. My god. But anyway, Leah, yes, you're welcome to try again.
Okay. Ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
Hi, I'm in room 420 and I ran out of toilet paper. Could you send somebody up to give me some extra rolls?
Yeah, of course.
I feel like a massive shit.
Of course, I have a small Asian woman coming up right away.
Did you know that you could save 15% or more on car insurance?
Are you gonna call me a gecko,
Geico?
you fuck? Are you gonna call me a gecko, you fucker?
Sorry, I'm dying. You killed me. That's all I had. I'm sorry for pranking you, Nova.
It's
buy you a
okay.
drink.
Sure.
I
love
my
you.
wife. Bye.
I'm not
Enjoy
your wife.
fanfic.
Okay.
I love my fiance. Enjoy your fanfic. Let me know if there's any good Omega verse.
No, shut up! Okay, bye. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, Crystal Dragon being a shitty ass card. Chapter 6. Actually, let's see. What else? I feel we can get more than this. I feel like we're not getting enough. What's Omegaverse? We're not talking about Omegaverse! Shut up! Shut up! Oh my god, no, that fucking reminds me. I remember at one point there, randomly DMing goes, Nova, do you know what mpreg is? And I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah. Can you explain mpreg to me? And I sat there and I wanted to die. He's like, why won't you explain to me, Nova? Why won't you explain? Don't you know? Don't you know what I thought you know what mpreg is. Why would you explain to me? What's mpreg, Nova? Please tell me. Are you an alpha? No. Just mention Resident Evil. You're right. You're right. Leon was Mpreg. You are so right. You're so right. Wasn't Luis also Mpreg? I feel like most of the cast was pregnant of some degree. Was Mpreg? I'm not explaining Mpreg. That's not my journey. That's not where I belong. No. Please use Google. I'm begging. Please use Google. Do not ask me. I have the forbidden knowledge, but does not mean I'd want to share it. So you explain Omegaverse for the class? No. Do not ask me. Ask Google. Do not ask your parents. Do not ask your parents. No. Sharing is caring. You can literally ask anyone else other than me. Anyone else. Use Bing. Microsoft Bing. Ask Wattpad. Wattpad's not a search engine. I will say Wattpad gives infinitely worse results for fanfiction, right? If we're tier listing fanfiction sites, I'm gonna say, right? If we're including Tumblr in the equation, it's AO3, Tumblr, fanfiction.net, Wattpad. Wattpad's always terrible. I have never read a good piece of literature in my entire life on Wattpad. It's always been bad. You have a tier list for this? Of course I do. What the fuck's Wattpad? Wattpad's another website like fanfiction or Archive of Our Own, where you upload fanfictions. But the appeal is that the top fanfictions not even meant for fanfiction. It's typically meant for like independent authors to publish their books, because the idea is that if a book on there is popular enough, they can turn it into a physical book. Yes, I don't think Duologs will answer you, but yes. But yes, Wattpad's whole thing is that it's a site meant for independent authors to publish their books, and that if a book becomes popular enough on Wattpad, it will become a physical book. Because I'm pretty sure they're owned by Amazon? I don't know. However, a lot of fanfiction gets posted on Wattpad, and it's terrible. So yeah, if we're tier listing it, Wattpad's the worst. Real bad. Is Omegaverse a Fujo thing? No. Okay. Omegaverse does not define a sexuality. It's like, how do I say? Mpreg can stem from Omegaverse. A lot of the times it does. However, it does not imply that it's like gay. Omegaverse is like, think of it how, like, you know how fanfiction has like school AU or like I don't know, like, or like fantasy AU, right? Omegaverse is like that, but in like a sexy way. I'm trying really hard to not explain Omegaverse for my sanity. Yes, Fairly Odd Parents did have Mpreg. I'm trying so hard to not explain Omegaverse. Please, for the love of God, is it like a written rule of sorts? There is a written explanation and rules that define Omegaverse. Yes. You might as well commit. Because if I do, I'll be exposing myself for my knowledge. Not the Omegaverse. This is the fucking worst day of my life. Brie has a clip on Omegaverse? Yeah, go watch Brie then, not me. Yeah, go watch Brie. Go watch my sister. You might have an hentai account. No, it's different. It's different. It's different. Is Omegaverse the reason why the whole alpha, beta, sigma male thing? Kind of. It's like a similar concept, but like this alpha, beta, sigma male thing. It's like it's based on the same core concept, but different interpretations of those things. If that makes sense. Because it's all based on wolves, right? It's all based on wolves. And apparently there was a scientist who said that wolves have this sort of hierarchy based on like how they, in like a social circle, right? So alphas are like the strong ones, betas like the whatever, and like the omegas are like the little bitches, right? It's based on furries? Kind of. But it's based on actual wolves. Yeah, bad wolf science, which was actually debunked, so it's not technically true. However, people saw that and was like, this is rad, let me apply it to other things. So it's basically top and bottom with extra steps. Yes, Rosewick, that's exactly what it is. It's top and bottom with extra steps. And it can also be used in MPreg. Yes. The scientist was wrong. He realized he was wrong. He tried to tell people, but the original theory got too much traction. Yeah. Is Omegaverse a Yu-Gi-Oh card? I hope to God that it's not. So that these rules are predetermined. Actually, yes. These are considered predetermined rules. You're born with these. They're what defines you. Imagine you're the Yu-Gi-Oh card called Omegaverse. I want it now. Please don't. No, I'll kill myself. No, I don't want that. No. Are you the biggest YouTuber in the card game space? I don't know. I'm just a guy. Sci-frame Lord Omegaverse. There's Omega Summon. I don't want to think about Omegaverse. It's the same reason why I will never do a tag tier list stream, because I imagine Yosuke and Omegaverse. Don't worry, I've already imagined it and already have read it before. Besides the point. Point is, I will never do a tag stream because I know for a fact it'll be the worst day of my entire life. Should we read one more? Should we? Okay, let me do hits. What? Wait, James Bond x My Valentine? Oh, hell yeah. Can international super spy James Bond 007 win the Duelist Kingdom tournament and bring Maximilian Pegasus to justice? Starring Sean Connery as James Bond! The smell of cigarette smoke and pure testosterone poured from the car door of the most British car ever created, the Aston Martin DB5. Who else could possibly emerge from such a vehicle than James Bond 007? The somehow internationally renowned super spy. Despite looking completely out of place in his overly fancy suit, Sean Connery confidently strode from his car to the pier of full teenagers before him. I actually want to go through this, Joey. Bond slightly walked behind one specific group of high schoolers as they headed towards what looked like a large cruise ship. You bet! Yugi's already fighting for his gramps! I gotta fight for my sister too! But how are you going to enter? You don't have any star chips. Here! The shortest teenager in the group, a boy with absurdly spiky hair, handed something to his friend. With his superior British intellect, Bond quickly deducted that the group of teenagers he was tailing were none other than Yugi Muto and his friends. 007 had been warned about Muto during his briefing and quickly concocted a clever scheme to dispose of the only boy who could possibly get between him and his target. Slipping past the teenagers, Bond quietly moved to the front of the crowd, where a freakishly tall man stood guard over the entrance to the boat. Before the guard could even utter a greeting, Sean Connery launched a terribly choreographed punch that was so masculine that it propelled the hapless underling into the nearby bay. Despite the bombastic attack, 007's cover was not blown, and the spy simply stood in the guard's old spot, taking in guess as if nothing ever happened. Oh, excuse me, sir. The lone woman and Yugi's group of friends approached Bond. She looks decent, was a bit young for Bond's refined and sophisticated tastes. Here for the tournament, the spy eagerly stepped to the side to allow the group aboard the ship. Well, about that, the girl stuttered as she gestured to Yugi and a blonde friend of his. Only two of us are actually here to compete. Would you be okay if we tagged along as friends? Judging by her tone, it was clear that she was definitely not okay. If this is going to work, Bond was going to get you on Yugi's good side. I can't read. Absolutely! Without so much of a moment of hesitation, Bond smiled warmly at the girl as he gestured towards the ship's entryway. This is fucking long. 2 chapters? Okay, we can make this work. The next few hours passed dully as Sean Connery inhaled what must have been an entire convenient mart's worth of nicotine. Jesus Christ! However, 007's sublime amount of patience, foresight, and sheer raw intellect paid off as Yugi's male friends walked right by him to stare blankly at the sea. Bon voyage! Before Joey and Tristan knew what hit him, they'd been effortlessly tossed into the sea by an incredibly handsome and most definitely British, not Scottish, we promise, super spy. With the boys dealt with stealthily and successfully, 007 enacted the next step of his scheme. Stepping inside the ship's interior, Sean Connery quickly located Yugi and Taya and began to rave about 2 boys who fell off the boat with their fine yet clearly Scottish accent, trying his best to sound alarmed. Oh no! We gotta do something, shouted Yugi. Quick! We gotta get help! As Yugi and Taya scrambled to find guard, Bond reached into the would-be champion's dueling glove and stole his sole remaining star chip. So masculine. British and stealthy as was 007's maneuver, that not even the mighty Pharaoh 10 was able to detect what had taken place before it was too late. As soon as Yugi asked the guard for help, his lack of star chips outed both him and Taya as trespassers and earned them, Joey and Tristan, a one-way ticket back to Domino City. With only real competition removed, 007 confidently made his way to the ship's conveniently placed bar, making sure to order a vodka martini, shaken, not stirred. While taking stock of the other competitors, Sean Connery considered making some last-minute adjustments to his deck, but instead decided to oogle My Valentine's cleavage. So many wonderful guests. Let the games begin. With his long-winded introductory speech concluded, Maximilian Pegasus retreated into his castle as the throng of duelists below began to spread across Duelist Kingdom Island. Bond muttered a few dated slurs to muttered a few dated slurs to himself as he cut into some nearby trees and began his mission in earnest. Oh my god, I can't. Unfortunately, not even someone as skilled, masculine, talented, handsome, intelligent, charming, sophisticated, and British as Sean Connery, even though he's apparently Scottish, was unable to pacify Pegasus' effeminate, untalented, ugly, stupid, off-putting, rude, and American security. The only way into the castle that was not being protected by armed guards was ironically the front door, which could only be entered by presenting 10 star chips. While it was true that 007's mission was simply to prevent Industrial Illusion's purchase of Kaiba Corp by any means necessary, a feat that could easily be accomplished with either a gun, explosives, or explosive guns, Bond's inherent gambling addiction and bravado convinced him to try his hand at winning the tournament legitimately. After all, Duel Monsters couldn't possibly be any more neatly complicated than... What? What? What is that? I don't know what that is. Is this young Sean or old man Sean? I don't know. 4 hours later, Bond secured 10 star chips and a spot in the Duel's Kingdom finals. And the inexplicable yet undying love and devotion of My Valentine. Compared to in incredibly masculine casino games, Duel Monsters turned out to be a more metered child's play for 007. A simple glance at the rule books back at MI6 was all sophisticated Englishmen needed to know. With a deck was full of damaging traps aside, to sidestep battle and destroy opponent's life points was, oh James. Sean Connery's cigarette-fueled genuflecting was interrupted by the emergence of his lover, who's wearing nothing but a bath towel. After heroically saving her from a stereotypically British American henchman, brutish, my bad, the woman had practically thrown herself in his probably hairy chest. No time for that, darling. 007's reply was ripe with masculine contempt for the fairer sex. We have dinner with Mr. Pegasus. Strangely dejected by the rejection, my turn to leave. Only to have her towel forcibly removed by the extremely sexually powerful spy. What the fuck? On second thought, the Englishman was especially Scottish accent purred. I don't think he'd mind if we turned up a bit late. Okay. Dinner with Maximilian Pegasus was unusually pleasant, as the card game tycoon was much more gracious host than Bond's more recent foes. Somehow, an entire meal had passed without so much as an attempted drugging. Mike seemed to be a bit unnerved by the part where Pegasus had defeated Seto Kaiba, who is apparently Japan's Duel Monsters champion, before seemingly murdering him, but the type of reaction was expected from a lowly and dainty woman like her. That's so rude. After bidding his host farewell, Bond returned to his room with his fellow competitor in tow. There's still 24 hours before the other finalists would turn up, and the sexually hypercharged spy was not going to waste a single moment of it. Damn, he's the real gooner. It's not me. It's James Bond. He's the true gooner. Sean Connery woke up in a dimly lit cell, face to face with a video feed which displayed a laughing caricature of Pegasus. The insane American went into a lengthy tirade explaining his evil plan in great detail, most of which Bond ignored as he thought of the absolutely absurd amount of sex he had and figures he carried out the previous night. Jesus Christ! He really is a gooner! Please, Mr. Bond, don't think of such improper things right now. This is an interrogation after all. Somehow, 007's foe had managed to get a read on the spy's wandering thoughts. That was impossible, right? After all, not even the British government had managed to mind-reading technology to get mind-reading tech working yet. And if Bryn couldn't do it, there's no way these damn Yanks could manage it. He was the original gooner. Yeah, he truly is the actual dragoon. He truly is the gooner. Rather than simply killing Sean Connery with this ancient Egyptian artifact, Pegasus simply decided that extremely lethal super spy was not worth his time, and turned off the video feed. Evidently, Sean Connery was escorted off Duel's Kingdom item by the US Coast Guard in a few hours' time. This fate was neither masculine nor British, so James Bond broke out of his cell using extremely masculine tactic of playing dead to get a guard to open the door. Now free to roam the castle, 007 set his sights on Pegasus. Julian changed his mind and heroically prioritized lusting after Mai over completing his mission to rid the world of dangerous business tycoons who had supposedly conducted murder and kidnapping on a corporate scale. After a brief climb up the stairs, Bond arrived at the door of his room and flung open the door to reveal Mai, who's completely and totally consumed by the irrational anger of a typical woman. Okay. Where the hell have you been, snapped Mai? Typical man. One night in bed and then you're gone. I bet you got a good look at my deck before you bailed too, creep. Fortunately, Sean Connery's charm was so great, convincing, and persuasive that a simple analogy and a kiss was more than enough to restore the duelist's affection towards him. Don't worry, Mai, Bond suavely elaborated. You'll get your prize money. But we have a more important problem. It's Pegasus. He's plotting some kind of scheme. We gotta hurry and stop him. The voluptuous woman glared. As if she spat, clearly not understanding that James Bond whims took priority over any agency that she could possibly possess. I came to this island to win the prize money, and a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. In a fit of completely justified and honorary fury, the gentleman spy forcibly grabbed Mai's waist and dragged her out of the room. What the fuck? They got a world tour once we got this island. We gotta get moving. With her wrist grabbed, Mai was completely powerless to resist Bond any longer, and the two set out to defeat Pegasus. Ooh, what do we have here? My Valentine come to see little me? Pegasus lavishly and flamboyantly sat in his chair that resembled a throne, clearly compensating for the lack of sexual prowess brought upon by his not being British. Wasn't the writer being obsessed with being British? I don't understand. Yes, as a matter of fact, I have. Haven't you heard all the noise in this dump? I'm trying to get ready for my semi-final match and can hardly hear myself think with all this noise. You might not be able to hear yourself think, Pegasus thought to himself, but I can hear everything that's going on inside that mind of yours. She doesn't even know that he's planning to leave her the moment they're off the island. How sad. You're such a simple woman, my Valentine, dealing only for fame and fortune. If only Yugi Boy had made it here, he would have at least proven halfway decent. Before Pegasus continued his self-absorbed monologue, a crossbow bolt pierced his Millennium Eye from a window on the complete opposite side of the castle. From his faraway vantage point, the only man who could possibly be manly, British, skilled, suave, cool, and awesome enough to bait the shot, lowered his weapon. James! A few minutes later, Bond reunited with Mai as they escaped through the halls of the duelist Kingdom Castle, which is now inexplicably collapsing on itself. I did what you said, James, said the sexy vixen continued. But all of a sudden, Pegasus just kneeled over. Do you know what happened to him? Just an eye for an eye. With his witty one-liner delivered, Sean Connery and his new lover boarded a conveniently placed helicopter and set off for an exotic island somewhere in the Pacific. Oh, James. Well, what a read. Truly. Truly, what a read. Okay. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Did Pegasus die of cringe? No, but I certainly did. Alright, everyone. I'm gonna go eat. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know, no more gooning. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys when? Tomorrow! Yes, tomorrow. Okay. Ooh, bye-bye.